Hey everyone, it's Schmuckles. Today we're going to talk about some new information regarding the alleged leaks that are happening in my Discord server. These are things that I actually didn't talk about in the last video, and information that comes from the same source. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more content like this. Before I start this video, I just want to make it known that there is a large subset of people that don't really buy into these leaks or rumors. A lot of people are thinking that they're most likely fake, or that some of the things that 2017X is saying in my Discord server can't be possible. We'll get into all of this in just a second, but I just want to acknowledge that there are people out there that actually don't believe these things. That being said, I think it's important to take this information with a grain of salt, and these are just rumors until things are confirmed by Behavior Interactive. People always ask me, like, Schmuckles, what do you think about this? Do you think that this is real? I only post about things on this channel that I do think potentially could be real, and based on some of the things that I've been told, I think that these things are more likely than not real. They still could be fake, and now there's sort of mixed information from 2017X going around, and that's leading some people to believe that maybe damage control is happening, and 2017X is saying things that are semi-conflicting, and they're trying to cause slight misinformation so things aren't fully leaked. Regardless, we're going to go over all of the facts in this video, and I think that skepticism is a good thing in this case. Recall from the last video, 2017X said, I don't know, I heard that they were talking for a long time, but he made the deal 3 days before the announcement. And he's talking about Scott Cawthon actually signing the FNAF license to DBD. And then Shadow Phoenix from my Discord server said, the FNAF deal makes no sense because that is 100% verifiably legally untrue. People are saying that it doesn't make any sense to have signed the deal 3 days before the announcement of the collaboration. And then 2017X said, I don't know about it all. I know that something of some sort happened 3 days before the announcement. I assumed it was the final signing. People consider this to be conflicting information, because at first 2017X is saying that they actually signed the deal 3 days before the announcement, and now they're saying, well, I assumed it was the final signing, but something major did happen 3 days before the announcement. And then 2017X also said, it's Malcolm. I never watched Jurassic Park movies and thought his name was Muldoon. Sorry, it's the guy with the glasses and black hair, not familiar with the franchise. That's kind of crazy right there. To claim it's going to be the hunter from Jurassic Park, but then now saying it's going to be Ian Malcolm. To say you're not familiar with the Jurassic franchise if you have access to Jurassic Park leaks for Dead by Daylight, or if you're working at Behavior Interactive. Jurassic franchise is one of the most well-known franchises on this planet, so it's kind of weird to not be familiar with the franchise, and despite the fact getting leaks about this giant collaboration mixing up the names of the survivor. To be honest, my intuition is telling me, if these leaks have been true up to this point, that this is an example of misinformation that's purposely being planted by 2017X. Is this misinformation purposely being planted by 2017X? If these were fake leaks, why would 2017X actually say this? Why wouldn't 2017X actually double down on Muldoon as the survivor to make the leaks seem more credible? But I guess what I'm saying is, if the leaks are fake, then 2017X would have no reason to just switch the survivor like this. So could this be planted misinformation and actually Muldoon is the survivor? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Those are the major talking points and the holes in this person's story. They've also answered so many questions about upcoming content, so how could they possibly have access to all of this information is another question too. Slugma from my Discord server said a rundown of 2017X's leaks. Springtrap will have the axe, Michael Afton is the survivor, FNAF will have a map, Springtrap has a jump scare ability, his name is the animatronic, FNAF will have a tome, Kaneki will have the tentacle grapple, and actually that tentacle grapple is something that's in line with that alleged playtester leak that we covered a while ago. His name will be the Ghoul. The Freddy rework will likely have a Robert Englund skin. The Indoraptor can turn invisible. The Indoraptor will have a survivor and a map. Terrifier is wanted by Behavior. Predator, Slenderman, and Candyman are not coming anytime soon. In 2017X's response to all these things in the rundown was yes, except for FNAF will have a map. They said 90% sure. Springtrap has a jump scare ability, kinda you could describe it like that. And then the Freddy Krueger rework will likely have a Robert Englund skin. Didn't hear anything about that. We don't actually have a confirmation from this alleged leaker if the Freddy Krueger rework is going to have a Robert Englund skin. And that also brings me to another talking point. Before, when we were talking about Ruthless Leaks' teased image, people thought that Robert Englund was actually in the photo, and it turns out it was not Robert Englund. What people thought was Robert Englund in Ruthless Leaks' teased photo apparently is seeming to be a Resident Evil skin. And people are going in between Lady Dimitrescu, Heisenberg, or Jack Baker for that skin. It's been getting so much attention in my Discord. Someone made an account called 2017Z, and they sort of made a rundown of Ruthless and X's leaks. Ruthless has sort of been vouching for all these things. We'll actually show a screenshot of that later in this video. But the Springtrap leaks at the bottom are new information to me, actually. He moves at 4.4 meters per second. No model made yet. Springtrap's placeholder model is Trickster with a bear jacket. The killer name right now is the animatronic. There's a blighted Indoraptor skin. The Indoraptor has tweaked invisibility like Wraith. Behavior only wanted to work with Scott for Springtrap and Michael and no one else. And Slender is not coming. And Ruthless did say while all these things were coming out from 2017X, I don't know everything he claimed, I just knew the majority. Was he right about Slenderman not being able to join via the stabbings? That's one I did not know about, so I can't confirm nor deny. Ruthless Leaks also posted on Twitter in response to FNAF for Dead by Daylight on January 1st. These cryptic teasers here, we can see the third one is likely Jurassic Park. The second one is probably Tokyo Ghoul. And the first one, I don't really know what that means, what that is, or what it represents. Maybe it's something that's hinting towards the mid-chapter survivor that's coming right before the anniversary. Maybe it's sort of just a ghoul that's related to Tokyo Ghoul. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And this post on Twitter right here was getting a lot of attention because the leaker did say that the Indoraptor was coming in with some sort of invisibility power. I've seen all of the Jurassic movies. People who have seen the movies and actually know the franchise better than me, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I thought the Indominus Rex was the only dinosaur that could actually camouflage or blend in or become totally invisible. This is something we see in Jurassic World 1 when the team actually goes out to hunt and try and kill the escaped Indominus Rex. I don't recall the Indoraptor having the ability to go invisible, although you could probably argue that the Indoraptor is some blend of like T-Rex, Raptor, and Indominus Rex, because they're sort of just throwing all the dinosaurs together, so maybe it does possess the ability to become invisible. And maybe they showcased it in the movie, I just don't remember Jurassic World 2 very well, and that was the main movie when the Indoraptor was featured. Anyways, this post said it will have the ability to go invisible, a new survivor will be introduced, and a new map, which for those who have seen Fallen Kingdom, it is most likely the Lockwood Mansion. I think if all these rumors are true, I don't think it's going to be Lockwood Mansion as the new map. In other franchises that they've brought into DBD, introducing a new survivor, a new killer, and a new map does not all have to be from the same movie or the same video game. Usually they just pick the most iconic thing for the new survivor, new killer, and new map, even if those three things never interact in the franchise. A good example of this is the Silent Hill chapter with Cheryl Mason, Pyramid Head, and Midwich Elementary School. Matthew Cote has said even though Cheryl and Pyramid Head have never interacted, it makes sense in the context of Dead by Daylight, because Dead by Daylight is sort of like a multiverse.
Before I go into the details of that, I should probably address something that came up afterwards. For us, it was sort of something that was very obvious, but then when we released the content, the fact that we put characters that have never interacted in the actual Silent Hill franchise together, a lot of purists would say that this is maybe a wrong thing to do, or that it's not accurate representation of the license, but in the world of Dead by Daylight and the world of the entity, it makes sense that these different characters are sort of brought together.
So if it's true that there's an Indoraptor coming in as a new killer, it doesn't really confirm that the new map is going to definitely come from that movie. I think more likely the Visitor Center from Jurassic Park or the Jurassic World main strip would be the new map, if there is a new map. The new survivor that's allegedly rumored is Robert Mildoon or Ian Malcolm. The fact that Owen Grady, Claire Deering, Alan Grant, or Ellie Sattler are not rumored to come in as survivors is kind of weird, because these are the four main characters of the entire franchise, and it said Ian Malcolm or Robert Mildoon are the rumored survivor for the chapter. So let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below. Do you believe these rumors? Do you think they're sort of starting to become far-fetched? Skepticism is A-okay with me. I'm sort of just reporting things that I see in these public spaces. We'll definitely cover the situation as it unfolds. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want news videos like this recommended to you by YouTube. That does it for this video. Goodbye.